Yeah. So today we're going to have a discussion about the internship, how this is going to run, what you are going to get, and how everything will pan out for you anyway. So, and also it's going to be a discussion before we start. So tomorrow we are going to start the sprint planning and also the grouping and everything. So technically you can say your internship proper start with sprint 0 from tomorrow, sprint 1 from tomorrow anyway. So, and I know some people already sent some requests about they are not being added to teams and everything. So quickly, we just need to kind of try to help as many possible as many people today, right, to get started so that by tomorrow, right, you are going to see where your team is and you are ready. So first, let's first have a roll call, right? How many people in this call have registered for the internship, right? So if you have registered and you are in the group, because that's the first thing, you are in the Telegram group. So that's the first thing. If you can just signify by raising your hand up, if that's okay. So, okay. So I can see 5 people. I think it's more than 5 people. So allow me and yeah, and Juliet, if you can let the people in the group know, I think we have almost like 20 people within the internship anyway. So yeah, so I can see 5 people raising their hands right now. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, with that, the first one is like everyone will be in the internship group actually. So first thing, you need to be in the Blue Sky um, IT empowerment group, right? Then also you need to be in the internship group, right? I think from calculation right now, that is the one with September 2024, you have 56 people there, right? So yeah, maybe tomorrow everybody will join this session anyway. So we have 56 people. So at least I'm expecting 30 people on this call, right, for this one anyway. So yeah, you need to be in that particular group. Then after that, so you then will be added to different groups from tomorrow as well. Anyway, your QA guild, if you have not been there, cybersecurity, business analysis, Scrum Master, project management, data analysis. So you will be in that group. So one thing I just want to clarify first that yeah, for those one raising their hands, yeah, are you in at least 2 groups, right? Or if you have issues with that. So that is the first thing, right? If I can, yeah. So if you can unmute, if you're having issues, yeah, if you are not in all these groups. Because today I just want to be sure that everybody is set up, everybody is ready. So tomorrow, everything starts, yeah. So it's going to be practical going forward anyway, yeah. Okay, Emmanuel?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right, cool. Alex?
Yeah, I'm in two of the Telegram group, but with respect to the email that was sent yesterday or thereabout,
Okay.
I still haven't been able to log in. I saw in the group to left a message that whoever has an issue with logging in should communicate with Moju, or is it Moji, something like
Okay,
that.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
So
I got
I'm
that.
I'm coming back to that, right? Step by step, if you don't mind. Yeah. The
Okay,
first
sorry,
one,
that's the only issue I'm having right now.
okay,
Thank
good. Okay, that's brilliant. So I'm coming back to that. The first one is you having access to those two groups, okay? The second one, the second thing, right, is you having access to Teams, right? So, and okay, from there, because we are going to be using Microsoft Teams for communication. Even at work, I use Teams a lot, actually. So it's means of communication. So we've set up this for you, right? Within that, you are going to have access to SharePoint as well. So, but we're going to show you what you need to do. So because your document and everything will be stored in that. So even at work, we use Teams a lot. So you're going to have access to Teams. So now, can I ask who is struggling to access the Teams. So an invite should have been sent to you, right? So that's the first thing. So has anyone got access to Teams? Yeah. And
Yep.
thank you, Tona, for showing your camera. It's good. All
Hi.
right. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. I'm well, thank you, Mr. Deji.
All right.
Good evening,
So
everyone.
because to be honest, it was lonely before you showed up anyway. So
No, I'm trying to join the BA course.
okay.
But I'm literally in the process of joining the internship. So I just wanted to make sure I don't get lost, that I still get allocated to the right groups, please.
Okay, that is good. Anyway, but I was discussing with the team today, right? So, and we are going to put a week, right, as a final time, okay? So, because this week now, what we are going to be doing will be onboarding, right, to onboard everyone, right? So, but it will be good for people to be onboarded quickly, and the Scrum Masters are going to be busy because now we are going to do as if, yeah, the Scrum Master are now hired, right? So then you guys are going to be added as you go along into the project. But for this week, also even next Monday is fine for anyone that wants to join the program, which is good anyway. So after that, it will be locked in anyway. So we found out even for the last 1 month or two, we've kind of given all the resources that we want, so that people can make up their mind. And also we've kind of encouraged people on different fields as well. So right now, it's now hands-on, right? It's practical for people that have made up their mind to say, yeah, it's something I want to do. And this session is going to be exclusive, actually. So the reason being the fact that the partnership that we have with CRC College has made it exclusive, right? Initially, you will see a lot of people that we give scholarship to, but this is not happening in this particular session. So it's going to be exclusive, and which means that you're going to have a fewer number of people that will be there. Yeah. So we are dedicating our resources to a fewer number of people. So if you happen to be this few number of people, then I think you're in a great place anyway, if I may say. Yeah. So yeah, so you can still register before end of the week. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So one thing I'm going to lower everyone's hands anyway. So if you have any questions, you can raise your hand up, right? So that we can take it. First one is the Teams. So okay, if you are having issue with Teams, that is one. So yeah. So if you can raise your hand up, let me see the issue that you're having. So yeah, that's number 2, right? On the onboarding steps, right? So okay. I'm going to assume that everyone is fine. Okay, Maiwa.
Oh, sorry, it was a mistake.
All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Simone.
Hi, Deji. I haven't been added to Teams, not for the this internship.
I think for you should have been already added anyway. So because you already done the internship before. However, if you have not seen the email, and I think what you need to do is to send emails to support@crc.blueskycitadel.org. If you admin can help me put that in the chat. It's support, right? Support at crc.blueskycitadel.org. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So Adeze, please.
Yeah, it's about the adjunct. Yeah, I saw people commenting, and you gave me email, to send my email, but I've not got a reply since then. I did that in the morning, early morning.
All right, cool. So yeah, like I said, I'm doing this step by steps. Okay, so the next one will be Azure and Azure DevOps anyway.
Oh,
so
okay, all
yeah.
right, okay.
So that's fine. So yeah.
Thank you.
So let me first address the Teams one anyway. So if you haven't got access to Teams and everything, you are still having issues with that, please send an email to admin. Yeah, to support rather.
Thank you,
right. So now, okay, coming to you, Adeze, right? It's now Azure, right? Everyone should have got an invite to Azure portal, our own Azure portal, right? So if you already kind of subscribe and you register for the course, you should have an email already sent to you. So which means that one, you should have filled a form, right? So that's another thing. You should have filled a form, which allows us to get the emails and also your courses and everything. So this is different from the CRC application that you made. Anyway, you should also fill a form when you make the payment on CRC Blue Sky portal, right? An email should have been sent to you, right? In that email, there's a form, right? If you haven't got it, we'll send it to you again anyway. So that's one thing. You need to fill that email. So how many people have not got the admin, no, the Azure DevOps, right? Or let me first say, how many people have got the Azure DevOps access, right? If you have got the Azure DevOps configured, can you raise your hand up for me, please? Okay. If you haven't, you can lower your hands. I think Adeze said you haven't. So if you got the email, you've set up Azure DevOps, can you raise your hand, please? Okay. So, okay, 3, 4, okay. All right. So, okay, all right. So because I know there are a lot of people that on the email had already gone to anyway. So okay, all right. Thank you. If guys, you can lower your hands anyway. So, all right. If you're having issues, right, with this, can you raise your hand? Okay. Adebayo. Okay. Moses.
Sorry.
Okay, Adebayo. What?
Yeah. Just to be clear, when you say, do you have access to team? Are you talking about the link or the actual team login?
No. So you need to register in on Microsoft first, right? Have a team access. Do you get it now? You need to have a Teams that you use personally for yourself, okay? And then you would be invited to Blue Sky Team channel.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, yeah. So those are the things. The first one, you need to have a MS Team, right? Log in for yourself. And yeah, I will advise that you use your personal one. Don't use the company. Sometimes people use the company one, which is I don't advise that anyway, because yeah, you want to use your personal one. Okay. Moses, please. Moses.
No question, sir. No question.
Okay. All right. Simone.
No question. It's just, yeah, the same issue with my email.
What's the issue?
Just getting it changed over to my other email address, but I've sent an email about it anyway, so I'm just waiting for a response.
Okay, so because I think in the Tempest we're using admin, right? So the email that you should send it to is what is in the chat is support, okay? Support.
Yeah, I've just added it all together in one email to that email address.
Cool. Okay, all
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, so Alex.
Yeah, it's the same issue I spoke about earlier about not being able to log into the portal, the invite I received. I wasn't able to.
So you got the invite, right? But you are not able to log in.
Yeah.
What error did you get?
It says so let me 1 second, please. I think it said the link was invalid or the email doesn't exist. Yeah, it said the email didn't exist.
Now, if you're happy to share your screen, we can look at it, resolve it for you, because that is the purpose today, so that tomorrow we are in a good state for everybody. If you're happy to share your screen, I can look into the issue for you, right? So if that's okay.
Okay, I will signify when I'm ready.
Okay, all right, cool. Emmanuel?
Hello. So the email I got is about what's it called again? Azure DevOps.
Okay, all right. Okay. It's fine, Emmanuel, because we always get this one. The pronunciation is Azure. Don't worry anyway. So I think you're not doing bad. I've heard worse anyway. I've heard worse anyway. So
Azure,
Azure, right. So, but don't worry because one thing that you're going to use it very well, and you're going to see people pronouncing every day. Do you get it now? And you're going to start to pronounce it. So, but of course, it will be terrible to go for an interview and say, I use this particular tool and you don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. I think I was working with Ordnance Survey one time like that. That's what this developer, actually he came, he's a senior developer, and he came on the project, and he said, yeah, I know how to use scalar. But people know about scalar, this scalar force that we did in physics anyway. But the tool was not actually called scalar, was Scala actually, right? And you say you are expert in it, but you are calling scalar instead of saying Scala. Do you get it now? The guy did not last anyway, because he was like, how can you be working on this tool for a lot of time, and people will have been pronouncing it beside you, and you don't know how to pronounce it? But just to give you, you're not alone anyway, right? There are a lot of people there as well. So but once you start to work on it and you see the pronoun, you hear from people how they pronounce it, I think you'll be fine anyway.
I've gotten to a place where start your project and assess your benefit.
All right, cool. If I may stop you there, right? So at that point, you don't need to do anything, right? So so the first thing that the admin will have done for you is to invite you into our program, right? So now we will not create the project for you, right? Because we will teach the Scrum Masters how to create it, right? Because we could have done that, create the project, invite you to the project and everything. We won't do that. So we'll invite you into the Blue Sky portal, right, for you to have access. Then after we've done that, then we will train the Scrum Master on how they can create the project, because there are different types of project that they can create. After they created it, they will now start to onboard people in their team. So tomorrow you're going to see the teams, right? If you are a Scrum Master there, right, just put the name on, know the names of your people, right? Because right now, it's literally you've been hired as a Scrum Master. Then you need to, or project manager, you need to start onboarding your team members. That is your first role, right, as a Scrum Master. So even at work, that's what you would do as a Scrum Master, right? Setting up the tool and also then inviting your team into the portal, right? So that would happen by the Scrum Master, but we'll let them know what they need to do, right? So that's the first thing. So if you're already in the place that say create project, don't worry, I think you are in the right place. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, cool, man. So, okay, Florence, please. Florence. Okay. Miriam, please.
Yeah, hi, Al. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm basically a sign up for the project management, and
Okay.
I don't know where I'm on the Telegram group, but I'm not on the portal or anything. So I don't know where can I get into the portal and where can I meet my team and everything. So I'm a bit confused, to be honest.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So because your role is very, very important at this early stage, right? Because normally a project manager or Scrum Master would be the first person to be hired, right? Then you kind of hire different team members, okay? And that is the same approach that we are using, right? We are saying now we got the Scrum Masters, we got the platform, we got the tool and everything. So you need to start then setting everything up, right? Putting every structure in place for your team to be able to thrive, right? So, and what I can advise you, check your email, right, that you used to register, right? So, because an email should have been sent to you, right? Because from tomorrow, you need to be setting up these things anyway. So, but we'll let you know what you need to do. So check your email. If you haven't seen the email, to have access to Azure, right, or to Teams, send an email to support at crc.blueskycitadel.org. I think it's in the chat anyway. Is all okay, Mariam? Okay, I take that as a yes. Alex?
It's fine. I haven't checked my email, but I'm gonna check my email tonight. Then if
Yeah,
I
please.
don't get the email, then I email the support. Yeah, with my name.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Everything.
So
Okay.
even tomorrow, I will still be here tomorrow, same time as well. Anyway, so
Okay.
because I know even at work, the first week of getting to work is the most terrible time anyway, because even you might not even know where the printer is, you might not know where the coffee machine is, and the same thing is going to happen there because this is a workplace anyway. You're going to get lost anyway, even though you are working remotely, you're going to get lost. And we've kind of replicated that. So don't worry, but we have a lot of people that would help you to get settled anyway. So even as you also help other people as a project manager to get settled, because that's your role, right? You need to ensure that you help your team member to get settled into their role anyway. So tomorrow, check your email. If you don't see it, send an email, right? But tomorrow we will still kind of try to ensure that everybody gets settled in. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. So, next person, Alex, please. If you're there.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I've logged in right now.
Okay, cool.
How do I share this screen? Okay.
Okay, and while we are on your own, so I think from the chart, so Florence, Florence or Joe, I think you're in the right place. You don't need to do anything. Yeah. So unless you are a Scrum Master, but we'll let you know what you need to do, or a project manager will let you know anyway, Agile project manager. So yeah, Florence, I think you are okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've shared it. I don't know if it's visible from
Yeah, I can see your
your
screen.
end.
Yeah, you said you've been invited. Okay. So go back to that email for me, please.
Okay. 1 second. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
okay?
so that is fine. That is brilliant. So what you need to do is click on join now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, do you have Microsoft account?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is that the one?
No.
So can you put the right one? So because this is very, very important now. Yeah, okay. Now it will not work for you, right? Yeah, no, it won't work because if you use a different email address, right, it won't work, right? So you need to
So
send
I guess I would need to send. That's what I did. I sent this Microsoft email to the email address you specified in the group chat.
okay.
I haven't gotten
Yeah.
a response yet.
There is no from my calculation, they've actually sent replies to all the email from the support, right? If you can send it tonight, right, so that they can respond to tonight or tomorrow morning. So
Okay, I'll send it to
and be
support.
explicit, okay, to say what you wanted was to change the email from the one that you were using before, right? Because yeah, the email was already sent now to an email address, but unless you want to create an email, a Microsoft account on that email, right, that will work for you. But if you use a different email, it won't work because the invite is not sent to that particular email address.
Okay.
And that's why you need to okay. All right. So we're going to address this anyway by tomorrow. So just send that emails and we can change that for you if that's okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, cool. No problem. Okay, all right, cool. Adenike, please, Ahmed.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Right.
Yeah, on a quick one regarding the teams, because I log in, because for me to log into the Adobe, I need to do a password forgetting. So I got the everything. So it gave me opportunity to log in. But now when you are talking about the teams, because I have other account with that, so but I've never got any link to join the teams.
Okay, all right. So what's going to happen? Okay, for those guys that have not got the team, so don't worry anyway. So I'll ask the team to send everybody an invite again, right? So maybe that will be the best one. So everybody will get an invite again, or also on even the Azure DevOps as well, so that everyone gets it again. So if you don't get it today, tomorrow, I think you will get it tomorrow anyway. Yeah, if that's okay. But have you got the invite to Azure DevOps?
Yes, I've gotten the invite.
All right, cool.
I sent
okay, because sometimes all this thing goes into spam. We'll ask the team to send it again anyway. Yeah, that's okay.
I've logged into Azure.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay. Alex, you see, have your hand up?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay. Okay, all right. So, and another thing that I want you guys to also do, right? Because we have wealth of resources on the crc.blueskycitadel.org. We have a lot of resources, okay, in there, right? So you should have access to that as well, right? So I want you to log into that, and you can see a lot of videos that you can watch anyway. So which will get you ready for that anyway. So if you do go into that and check, right? And also as we go in the program, we are going to be adding new videos that you are going to be doing onto that platform as well. So you need to have access to, if you just log into crc.blueskycitadel.org, okay? And log in with the same profile that you used to register, not a different one. So if you use a different one, it would not work. The same one that you used to make payments, so not the Teams now, not the Azure DevOps now, the same one that you used to register. So please bear in mind, because yeah, and this also happen at work. We get different emails for different purposes. Don't get confused on this one, right? So the portal, right? You register on the portal before you come on this program, right? Now, if you log in now, right, even before, some people will have seen, you will see at least almost like 50 videos that you can make reference to, you can watch and everything. So, and we've also added some interview questions as well that you can play with, actually. So if you are a BA, you just need to go to the BA session and try different interview questions. We have almost like 100 per role, right? Which I think will get you ready. So to be honest, like I said, this program that we are doing right now is basically exclusive. We've not done it before. I'm really, really excited with new things that we are bringing on this particular set anyway. So it's going to be small number of people so that we can commit time and resources to you guys, if that's okay. So, okay, Maiwa, please.
Yeah, patterning the video you spoke about. I've actually checked it like
Okay.
3 weeks ago when the video was uploaded. So when I check, the video that I only saw there was for software testing. There was nothing like a cybersecurity video on there. It's only for software that was uploaded.
That's good. Yeah, I will look into that to see, yeah, because there's some cybersecurity videos that should have been added anyway. So we'll check that to see why that was not added. So we'll see, we'll add it anyway. Thank you, yeah, for pointing that out, yeah. And if the admin can note that one down, please, that the cybersecurity videos are not added to the course anyway, so that we can add them. Okay. All right, thank you. So any other question? Okay, all right. So now I'm going to go through yes, what you guys are going to expect, right? So in the next 2 weeks now, right, we're going to start onboarding, right? To be honest, it's going to be really, really interesting and not time for you guys because you're going to be very, very busy now because you're going to be onboarded by your team members, okay? But we'll show you what you need to do. And then also you're going to be exposed to the tools that we are using as well, right? You are going to be setting that up and also setting up your board and making sure everything is ready for all the roles, right? So this is now the practical part and everything. So also within your team, you also will be doing some ceremonies. So when I say ceremonies, you guys should know what that is now. So it's not Owambe that you will have known before. It's basically different meetings that we call ceremonies. So anyway, within Agile. So you are going to be doing that as we go along anyway. So, and then after that, you would have to meet your team, right? So within your team, you have a BA within your team, you have the Scrum Master within your team, project manager within a team, and software tester within a team. And also you have some of the DS within the team and the developers within your team. So quickly, let me mention your responsibility, okay? So as a Scrum Master or project manager, you are there to ensure that your team actually meets or do what they need to do, right? You ensure all the ceremonies are facilitated. You ensure that your team is performing out there. You also manage the project as well as a project manager anyway. So that is your responsibility, ensuring your team delivers on what you are going to be given. You'll be given a project and a mandate. The project is new, right? We expect you before the end of the program to deliver that project, right? So then what's going to happen within now and the next 1 week or two is I will expect the BA to start speaking to their product owners, right? The product owners will give them the project mandate to say, this is what we want to develop. This is the application. And then from there, they gather the requirements. So, but don't worry if you don't know how to elicit the requirement, they will show you as well. So you'll be able to have practical on-hand experience on how to elicit a requirement, okay? That is what's going to happen. So, and they will write the requirement for those stories, right? Then after they've done that, right? So we have developers that will develop those requirements based on what the BAs have written. So then they will then pass it to the quality assurance guys, okay? And they will start doing that. So then you have the cybersecurity as well. So that would also kind of look into the security part of the application and also the environment that we have and also the infrastructure and everything. So, and everything will be taught as well. So even though we know that we've kind of gone through 1 month of this training, we will do a quick recap to say, okay, we are doing this now. This is what you need to do. But if you do miss the previous training that we did, I will advise you to kind of, watch those videos to have a recap. But to be honest, it's going to be practical, right? Even if you do miss on those videos anyway. So because you are going to do them, you are going to, let's say you are a BA now, you have to elicit requirement, you have to write requirement. This program is not a program that you will hide, right? No, because it's hands-on, right? Your team will allocate resources, they will allocate tasks for you, right? You have to do them anyway. So, and because when you go for interviews, I believe that what you are going to be saying at interviews, what you did, right? It's not what you learned, right? So that is why we will teach you what you need to do, and you have opportunity to do them even like at work, okay? So, and that is that. So yeah, everything in this particular week will be onboarding. So just brace up for that. And yeah, so and also setting up the environment for you to get ready. So yeah, okay. And I think that is everything. Allow me, is there anything I missed or Juliet for this week?
No, all good for this week. You've already mentioned it earlier that the Scrum Masters and ADMs will be at the forefront for this week, but everybody will be there so they can also learn and have a good understanding of it. So tomorrow they'll start with understanding even all the ceremonies, and you've mentioned everything, honestly. For this week, you've mentioned it, but except for the pastoral care and career development anyways.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, even talking about the Scrum Master, because I mentioned them a lot, yeah. But even for the keyway, right? When the Scrum Master are doing the onboarding and they are doing the work, because the Scrum Master and the project manager are going to be very, very busy, to be honest. So your work already is cut out for you. But as a BA, I've told you what you're going to do. You are also going to be busy because you are going to be working ahead of your team. Even though your team have not started working on any stories right now, you are going to start writing the requirement. You are going to be working ahead. So now we got responsibility for the Scrum Master. We got Scrum Masters and BA, right? We got responsibility for them and also the project managers. And now for the cybersecurity DA and the quality assurance guys, software tester, what are you going to do? Are you going to be folding your hands? The same thing at work. If the project managers are setting up the environment, what will you be doing? There are different documents that you need to do, right? So yeah, strategy document and everything that you need to prepare, right? So okay, we are going to teach you what you need to do as well. So you need to prepare those documents, test plan, test strategy, governance document and everything that you need to prepare as well. That is important. Then yeah, so having said that, now in terms of structure, right? Because we have combo program, right? We have two programs in one, right? So for those guys that fill the spreadsheet that we sent out, you will see that there's a part of major role and there's a part of minor role, right? So I need to quickly explain that, okay? So for instance, let's say you are BA/DA, yeah, you are doing BA/DA. So, and when you apply, you just say DA/BA. That's what you apply for. But once you fill the form, we ask you, which one is your major role? Which one is your minor role? So if you say BA is my major role, that means within the team, you will be a BA, right? So you'll be working as a BA. However, you'll be attending training to know more about a DA. You get to know what a DA does at work, what are the tools they are doing and everything. In fact, yeah, so you'll be exposed to that one. But within your team, you'll be working as a BA. The same thing applies to let's say Scrum Master / project manager anyway. So if you say Scrum Master is your major one and project manager is your minor, Agile project manager is your minor one, the same thing applies to that one as well. So for the QA / Scrum Master, no, yeah, we don't have QA / Scrum Master. Let me also mention this, it's very, very important. So we actually look into those roles and we look at roles that are related and they are focused, right? We are not saying Scrum Master and QA because we know that if you combine them, it's out of focus. You cannot work as a Scrum Master and say, okay, I want to work as a QA at the same time. We thought, okay, Scrum Master and DA. Even if you're a Scrum Master, we found that the skill of a DA will also help you in your role as well anyway. So that's where we kind of look into those combinations, right? The same thing as a Scrum Master and project manager. So we thought that even if you're a Scrum Master, so having exposure to Agile project management will help you as well. The same thing for QA and DA or QA and cybersecurity. So if QA is your major, right, and you are doing software testing, we thought that, okay, yeah, having exposure to cybersecurity would help you to stand apart from other people that do not have that experience, okay? Adeze.
My question is this. Okay, assuming you chose software testing as your major, yeah? So does it mean because software testing is your major, you're not going to meet up with some of the classes for cybersecurity, or everything is still the same? You say meet up with 100% of cyber and 100% of software testing. So
Yes.
how is that gonna go?
Yes, the answer is yes. You meet 100% cyber, 100% software testing. Do you get it now?
Okay.
But one thing
Okay.
that I can say is like you would decide. You can, for instance, if you say software testing is my major, that means you should
Yeah.
not miss any training for software testing, right? Because that's your major,
Okay.
right? So for
Okay, it's
cyber,
not like they're gonna crash.
no, they are not going to clash. They are not
Oh,
going
okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
So for cyber, you can choose to attend, you can choose not to attend. But however, because if you do attend, we are not going to be marking register who attended, who did not attend. But one thing that we will monitor is like if you tell us
Your
that
major.
you are software tester, we are going to give you tasks within your team as a software tester. Then you must do it, right? We are not going to give you tasks as a cybersecurity person because you are only adding that as a training. Do you get it now?
Oh, so you won't be giving tax for that one.
No, you won't be given. Do you get it now? So because if it will be clashing, right? You say, okay, now I'm a cybersecurity. I mean, no. So you would have one that you focus on, but you can have experience on the other one as well. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Okay, no problem. So I think that is kind of clear. So unless anyone has got any question. So yeah, and in terms of the interview one, right? Interview link. So please, if you can go to crc.blueskycitadel.org, you will see some interviews linked in there, right? So right now it's still open to everybody. So we are going to lock it as we go along anyway. So you can register for it and then try. So it's okay anyway. We try to make sure that okay, you can register as many times as possible anyway. So but if you want to leave it to later when you know the experience, but it's fine, you just cannot try if to get your experience in the role that you're applying for anyway. So that's another thing that we've kind of set up anyway. Okay. And okay, another thing also, yeah, it's at the end of the program, what am I getting? Right. So at the end of the program, you are going to get 2 certificates. Okay. One certificate from Blue Sky Citadel, right? To say, okay, yeah, you participated in our program. But the most important one, you're going to get a certificate from Christ Redeemer's College. If you do certificate, you get certificate in 90 from the college because the college in the UK. So and also if you do diploma, you get diploma in IT from CRC College anyway. So that's what you get. But like I said, the most important part is the experience, right? Is the experience that you're going to get. Please ensure that you use it anyway. So this experience, yeah, you get it. It's hands-on, right? You to be honest, you would be there and you'll be seen and you have to do work anyway. So even though we'll teach you what you need to do, you need to do what you need to do because that is what you are here for. And also, yeah, we also do career, what's it called? Career, what's it called? Yeah, career meeting or development. Yeah, every Thursday. Okay. So every Thursday we do career development. So and you can see from last Thursday we started to talk about CVs and everything. So and I'm going to ask you to create your CV. So and we are going to review the CV. We are going to talk about interview prep, also how to prepare for interviews and everything, what you need to do, what are the do's and don'ts within the interviews anyway. So yeah, so that is fine. So and us, yeah, after the interview prep, we have some people that has been lined up for we're going to have some guests coming in for these programs, right, to talk about their journeys, how they make transition in IT, what they've done right, what they've done wrong. So you'll be able to listen to them as well. So, and we also have pastoral care. So, because we know this program could be intense. So, you want to, as we are catering for your mind, we are also catering for your soul. And also, yeah, so it's very, very important. You're going to hear some words that will encourage you as well. So that is also a good thing that you get here as well. So, and yeah, that is it. So, and yeah, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about now is what happens at the end of the program. What happens at the end of the program. And I'll tell you, normally, right, in last set, I think we had like 3 people before they finished, they got their role, right, before they finished. And also for you, it might not happen. For you, it might happen. I pray that within 3 months, you are able to get the job that you are looking for. But if you register for the certificate, which is 3 months, right, so, and you've not actually got that, so we are not going to leave you hanging. So you can apply for a diploma course anyway, where it's good after you apply for a diploma course, it's a lifetime membership anyway. So, and you're going to be on the program until you get the job that you are looking for, or you are tired anyway. So, and that's one thing I will encourage you to look into as you go along. But if you are already in the diploma course, congratulations, you already got a lifetime membership anyway. So our plan is to ensure that we get you to where you are going, right? So you're going to be with us as long as you are following what we are asking you to do, applying, getting trained, and doing what we need to do. You will be there until you get a job. And most people, even after they got the job, they are still with us anyway, because we don't stop teaching, we don't stop learning, we bring in program and they benefit from it. And some of them now has gone ahead to get new roles in different places, or get promotion based on the fact that they are still on the program. So I'm talking about now and in future, right? What you can get. Yeah. So you have everything covered, on this program anyway. So I think that is it. Any question before we leave? Any question? Right. Any question?
Mine is just an addition, and is
Okay.
that please from here on, please let's try and be prompt to join the calls so you don't miss out, especially at the beginning. And we're all now used to 9 p.m. Times will start varying from now. So watch out for the messages and even the calendar to know the timings. Don't get carried away and think, oh, it's going to be 9. Like tomorrow, we're going to start by 8. So I just thought to mention, because it happens a lot. People will say, oh, I thought it was 9. Please, we're starting by 8, and please join in on time. Thank you.
I've got a question.